Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at A&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out. He's got some space. Look at him run through those tacklers. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Here comes a handoff.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. He bought some time, now lets it go. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Looking to throw again. Makes a quick catch.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Oh, what a cut, and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Pulls it in. It's Brown. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on third down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. There's a 1st and 10 play.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Gets some space around the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines looking to cash in this red zone trip. The back's got it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Plainly able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he's got it. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Bulldogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him up 3. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's caught. It's Frazier. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Hey, it's a gain. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down after that short completion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Has the first down, still on the move. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. And he lofts it deep over the middle. The catch is made inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
No problem, knocks it right through. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pass rush closing in. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
There's contact on the throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
They're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll have to throw it here on second down. That's caught. It's Smith. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. And here comes a deep shot. Pass falls incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Dogs. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Pass caught in the end zone. A successful 2-point conversion. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled on the play, but there is a flag down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? He fires it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the sideline. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Touchdown, Wolverines. Strong game by this quarterback.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Puts him up 5. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. You stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's running out of time here. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a fourth down call. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying for a fourth down completion. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he fires the football to the right side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Finding space at the 20. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Plays bottled up, and the football is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down. Here's the second down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. That game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they get a real shot to cut into this lead.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Solid gain moves the ball up to the 47. It'll be first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Touchdown, Wolverines. Still no answer for this offense. gets set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Tuggle. Moving right through the contact. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's hit as he throws it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy.